Well, welcome in, everybody. It's a brand new week, and we are back with more from our boy Ekoh and 0936. I am your host, Thundy, and I am joined by my absolutely fantastic co-host today.
I thought I was going to get a, oh yeah, Shades.
And I am willing the Mariners to the World Series, and I'm Dillon.
And we are Cyber Skull Media, and I'm sorry, Shades. We didn't bring you here for a reaction. We came here for an intervention for all of these withdrawals you've been having.
I mean, it happens. It is what it is.
We are back with what, Dillon? You want to tell people what we've got going on today?
Yeah, so this is the second 0936 and Ekoh collab we've covered. We covered Save Me from his Pressure album. So yeah, we got Withdrawals today.
We like 0936. He puts out some good stuff, and y'all know how much love we have for Ekoh. And speaking of love for Ekoh, Stripe told me that he wasn't going to wear our hat during this video, that he had to wear Ekoh's hat. So I have to go do that real quick.
Yeah, don't make him mad.
Did you check that hat for extra candy?
No, but I made sure that it wasn't wet. So
All right.
We should be safe.
now that Stripe is good to go and he's got his Ekoh hat on, I'd have been wearing my Ekoh shirt this week, but I kind of already wore it on Saturday and it's dirty. So we are here. We are going to do this damn thing. This is 0936 and Ekoh with Withdrawals.
Feel how you felt when you looked at me as a child to see things we shouldn't see. For the fact that I'm mad and nobody needs actually after the past that I couldn't grieve. Every time that you smile, I couldn't sleep. I knew what you were hiding up underneath. And if it's a ride or die, would it somehow we split up into distance and I'm wondering what it means. I was only a baby, you heard of violence. 25 years later, disturbed by silence. When I learned about prison and learned about pistols a decade before I had a driver's license. Thank God in my mom when she heard the sirens. Thank God that we're all still alive. And I can tell you that I miss you, but I'm at the point you're at peace in a way that I can't keep going through.
I'm gonna blue ball you before we get to the chorus, Dillon.
I'm going through Withdrawals, so I want to hear more of this song. I need it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
no
good stuff,
kidding.
but hey, we pause at the worst times. All right, that's
Oh,
just
we're
how-
terrible.
We got to keep
Terrible.
that. We got to keep that up. You know?
Were either of you kind of shocked to hear him rap to start this? I know he kind of goes all over the place, but I thought we might get the powerhouse vocals, the singing right out of the gate. But to hear him rap off the beginning was kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, I was definitely caught off guard too. I was like, whoa, where is this coming from?
Yeah, and I was here for it. He kind of sounded a little bit like someone from Detroit.
Royce the 5'9",
Violent J?
It kind of sounded a little bit like a guy who's a little slim.
Isham,
No.
Bob Ritchie.
Guy who's a little shady sometimes.
I'm drawing a blank here.
A guy who just watched his team get absolutely whooped on
Oh,
Sunday Night Football.
Eminem. Hey,
Yeah.
how about this? Also, double whammy. The Mariners beat the Tigers to get into the ALCS. So we're just all about knocking off those shady teams.
It's not a good time in Detroit. But you know what? We've got a good time. Well, it's weird to say we got a good time going on here because I feel like this is going to be a very, very serious song. And with the lyrics that we've got so far.
Pretty heavy.
Also point out, this is the same room. I think the whole same like setup that they did for Save Me, where they shot that one.
Very, very possible.
Yeah, we'll see how it is outdoors. We saw the outside too. I bet there's a picnic table outside this house.
I thought I told you to stay outside. I am outside. Well, first off, we got Zero talking about his, if this is his story, quite a rough upbringing here.
Yeah.
A pretty somber, pretty serious subject matter here.
He learned about prison and pistols a decade before he had a driver's license. He is 6 years old and learning about all that.
Rough home life, I'm guessing.
I don't feel how you felt when you looked at me as a child to see things shouldn't see. For the fact of the matter, nobody needs actually after the passing, I couldn't grieve. Don't do drugs, kids, and don't do sketchy shit if you got kids, man.
Nope. You gotta live right.
Don't put them in that atmosphere, that environment. Thank God that we're all still alive, and I could tell you that I miss you, but I'm at the point you're at peace in the way that I am. Hey, can somebody give this man a hug for me, please?
I bet Ekoh will hug him.
Ekoh, can you give him a hug, please, next time you see him from Cyber Skull Media? Okay?
I heard Ekoh needs a hug sometimes too, the way he'd be talking about his upbringing.
I'll give Ekoh a hug at the show in December.
I will, for sure. I've been waiting
Waiting to see
to
that
hug
man.
that man.
Oh, yeah, because you haven't seen him live yet, Dillon.
I have not. I've been deprived.
I'm up 2-0.
Just like Seattle in the ALCS.
silence when I learned about prison and learned about pistols a decade before I had a driver's license. Thank God in my mom when she heard the sirens. Thank God they were all still alive. And I can tell you that I miss you, but I'm at the point you're at peace in a way that I can't keep going through withdrawals. You understand it isn't all my fault. I promise you that I would change. I heard you tell me the same. You let the feeling fade away. I thought tomorrow might have gave us a new day. You promised me that you would change, but you don't, and it won't till we're both in the grave. And you felt the same.
And you felt the same, Dillon. Did you feel the same? What is this? Is this what you were more thinking was going to happen?
Yeah, I thought this might be like stylistically how we would start. So I got to give him props for dropping some bars, man. He's pretty capable.
I definitely had no idea.
Kids, do you ever have an idea?
Once in a while.
And they're usually good ones.
They are.
He's very efficient. If he has one, it's good.
Unlike me, where I just keep saying all sorts of random shit. That's just no filter. I can't keep going through withdrawals. You understand it isn't all my fault. I promised you that I would change. I heard you tell me the same. You let the feeling fade away. I thought tomorrow might have gave us a new day. You promised me that you would change, but you don't, and it won't till we're both in the grave. And you felt the same, and you felt the same. What are you taking from all that, Dillon?
A parent or somebody he's close to, both of them committing to do better, be better, and just not getting it done.
And I can't say that I've dealt with a family member who was direct to me, especially like growing up, addictions like this that you go through withdrawals. I have met several people since, multiple friends, one that, Shades and I had that passed away because of these habits. It's tough watching people go through withdrawals. It's tough watching people put themselves and their families through all the bullshit that they get put through dealing with this type of thing.
Yeah, there's no positives that come out of that. I mean, if somebody can break free and get out of that, obviously is positive. But yeah, that lifestyle, if you're in that addictive state, there's no pros to that.
Yeah, I wish that I didn't think like this. Every time that I close my eyelids, all I see is that note you wrote when you said goodbye, and I just hear violence. Like, why in the fuck was I not enough? You traded it all for another drug. I needed my mom, you needed relief, and I had to call the police. Looking at a kid who didn't really know any other way to deal with the feelings at hand. Always so mad at myself and the way I keep making my present a part of the past. I hated you for the way that you threw us away, and you said you would change, but then I got hooked on those same pills. I can't keep going through withdrawals. You understand it isn't all my fault. I promised you that I would change. I heard you tell me the same. You let the feeling fade away. I thought tomorrow might have gave us a new day. You promised me that you would change, but you don't, and it won't till we're both in the grave. And you felt the same. And you felt the same.
I know there's a breakdown coming, and I blue balled you, Dillon, but Ekoh's verse, man. Can I give Ekoh a hug now?
I need to give that man a hug. And this is really, the subject matters come up in some of my favorite tracks of his where he's very vulnerable. Our first track, Nobody Like Me, was straight like hip, like a banger, him and Tech Nine. And then when we did Sound of Falling and the subject matter, the line where, maybe she was really taking shit to fix a headache, like, seeing his mom go through the shit and the lies he was told to excuse behaviors. And it's kind of a recurring theme. He's got a song called Trauma, which touches on his mom a lot. It's rough to hear him because he's such a positive, inspirational guy, and his background is what it is. No matter how many songs I listen to with like this subject matter, it's always hard to hear him talk about it.
It just sounds crazy to me. I've seen some things personally, but crazy.
It's one of those, there could be either you follow in the footsteps or you swear you never will. There's two roads. You kind of come to a crossroads, and you're either going to do the opposite of what they did, or you're going to be stuck in that rut and follow behind. So I'm super Ekoh for being where he's at.
Really potatoey right now.
Like a common house potato?
Oh, like one I found on the floor down the street.
Royce the 5'9" has a song called Cocaine. It's about dad with the Dillon and how he actually chose his family over drugs, and he's sober still to this day. There are positive stories.
You traded it all for another drug. I needed my mom. You needed relief. And I had to call the police. That's got to be such a really difficult thing to watch. And I can't imagine And then the fact to go through all that, and now we have the Ekoh that we have today is pretty incredible. This is another reason why, Dillon, we want Ekoh to get on a track with Ren. They would work so well together.
And a live stream with Cyber Skull Media.
That too. Yes, we'll talk to him about that in December.
Give him a deal. I'll get a heart hop tattoo, and he has our live stream.
Deal. Looking at the kid who didn't really know any other way to deal with the feelings they had, always so mad at myself and the way I keep making my present a part of the past. Oof. And then he got hooked on them same pills. Ekoh, we love you. Stop it.
He's good now.
No, he's good. He's our boy. All right, are we ready for that absolutely fantastic breakdown that's obviously coming, Dillon?
100%.
Okay, Captain Pixels.
You felt the same. If time heals all, why do I still bleed? You watch me fall, but I can't keep going through it. You understand it isn't all my fault. I promise you that I would change. I heard you tell me the same. You let the feeling fade away. I thought tomorrow might have gave us a new day. You promised me that you would change, but you don't, and it won't till we're both in the grave. And you felt the same. And you felt the same.
Fucking hell, boys.
Woof.
Those drum fills at the end, man.
That's pretty sick. And I got to say, a lot of cool things that he did to defy expectation. Grab that mic like he's about to go hard, and then he actually came softer. His vocal, that was dope.
If time heals all, why do I still bleed? You watched me fall, but I can't keep going through withdrawals. Man, if time heals all, why do I still bleed? Things are gonna hurt. Some things hurt and don't go away. You just manage living your life a little bit easier the longer and further away from it that you get.
Well, that whole time heals all. There's no timeline. Time is infinite. So,
Yeah.
days, weeks, maybe it's years, maybe it's a lifetime. You know, there's no set limit to what amount of time it takes to heal these things.
Time is a construct that doesn't exist, Dillon.
Hey, I learned a little place. It's an island in Norway where they don't operate on time. They don't use clocks. They just live life.
What do they operate on? Fish?
Probably. What's that stinky fish? They eat that.
The lutefisk?
No, something. No, I can't remember. I'm ashamed of myself.
I kind of want to hear the end of that again, and then we'll hop into our review. How's that sound?
I'm down for that.
Going through it. You understand it isn't all my fault. I promise you that I would change. I heard you tell me the same. You let the feeling fade away. I thought tomorrow might have gave us a new day. You promised me that you would change, but you don't, and it won't till we're both in the grave. And you felt the same. And you felt the same.
I just had to hear that drum fill again, bro. That thing tickled my earballs.
So he's got a good band. I like them.
That was a 0936 of Withdrawals featuring our boy Ekoh, and we are down to hit our fail or fire review. So, Mr. Shades, was this a fail? Was this a fire? Or was this just plain mid today, sir?
That was definitely absolute fire. The music was fucking dope. The content was like I said, I've seen some shit. We're not going to talk about it on here, but I've seen some shit, and to hear this in song, like, it makes me feel things. But it was fucking fire. So keep doing your things, boys.
Well, Dillon, if your computer, your internet can handle it, we need you to tell us what you thought. Our boys here today.
All right, it better hold up because this was fire. I love the way it came in on a hip hop note. I love how, hang on, my dog's going crazy.
The dog liked it too, okay?
Birdie loves it. Birdie thinks it's fire. She's carrying on. Ekoh's verse was dope. Like I said, we've heard him talk about this subject matter a few times. These guys' chemistry is just great. Like I said, Save Me was super dope on the Pressure album. Ekoh picks cool people to work with, man. Like, he thinks outside the box. He's doing like hip hop, rock. He's kind of meshing all this stuff together. Yeah, heavy subject matter, but man, this such a highly talented group. 0936 is a band, super tight. You know, obviously, Ekoh, we know what he can do. So this was fire.
Like every other video this month, I'm gonna have to ask Stripe what he had to say, what he thought, because being a brand new Ekoh fan, you know, we turned Dillon onto an Ekoh fan with this channel. We've turned people on in the UK onto Ekoh on this channel, and maybe now we've turned them on to 0936. So let me ask him what he thought, and then I'll tell you guys what I thought. All right, sir. Thank you, Ekoh. He thought I was fucking fire, baby. All right. He's like, I'm going through withdrawals from water right now. Can you help me out? And I said, no, you know, you're not going to get me with that again. Okay. No, this was very, very good. It was so weird. Like the juxtaposition of the somber, serious sadness in the lyrics. One, the delivery of those lyrics, because they picked up the pace a little bit. And I liked the cadence that Zero used. The fact that we got them both rapping on this and then Zero doing his thing, singing that shit, it just all went so well together. It blended so well together. You would think that this is a group that you could see touring together, playing shows. Like Linkin Park with like a couple of different vocalists. That's what I'm getting off of this right now. The instrumentals blew me away. I was not sure where we were gonna go with it because of being the song that it was. I could have seen this been just a real soft song, you know, because there's a few of those out there. But no, they brought the fucking heat when it came to the instrumentals, especially the drummer, dog. Holy shit. He had me geeking out over here. So much I had to go back and play the end again. So I love this. I cannot wait to see Ekoh in December. Would love to see 0936 sometimes live as well. That'd be a pretty sweet time, I think. Let us know what you guys thought about this. Was it a fail? Was it a fire? Was it just play mid? Was it something that you could relate to from your own personal experiences and it really touched something down deep in you that you brings up some emotions? I don't know, but let us know. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today, because we are Who Shades, Cyber Skull Media,
and
this was What a Dilly Dally Dallin'.
Fail or fire.
And we will absolutely keep bringing you the heat all week long. We got As I Lay Dying tomorrow, Lyric Noel on Thursday, and Ren and Skinner Brothers on a Friday. We will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
Later.
Going through it.